Hi, I'm Roxanne People, and I'm going to be talking about video games again. I know, big surprise for me, video games. This video, I'm going to be talking about the FPSs from E3. I have other videos up right now, which you can see here. Just all right here, click the links, and you'll go to those videos. If you're not interested in hearing about FPSs. This is no particular console, but I will let you know that a lot of these are available on Xbox. And I will also let you know that I'm not really a big fan of PS3, so if I miss something from PS3, it's probably because I don't care. In truth, I will go over any PS3 games that I miss on my final video that's going to be coming out on Saturday. Mostly because I don't want this video to go on forever, and I kind of didn't pay attention to the Sony press conference. They kind of went on for a long time talking about the fact that they have PlayStation Plus program or whatever. They kind of went on for a long time talking about that and talking about how you could pay to get extra stuff, and it's like, okay, we know that it's not new at all. Can you move on? Yeah, they went on for like half an hour on that. But anyway, FPSs. Starting off with what I consider as the big one, Black Ops 2. Everyone was waiting for information on this, mostly because we only got a very small snippet of information. Yeah, but they showed off a lot of their stuff. They showed off both campaign and multiplayer, and the campaign showed that the fact that you could choose different ways to go. Like on the trailer, you could pick to either snipe and cover your team, or actually go with them and help them out on the street below. So when they took the sniping path, they have this really awesome sniper rifle. They said that the gun is electrically charged or something, because the game's set in 2025 or something like that. So it's in the future. So some of the weapons are kind of futuristic. So all the bullets in the sniper rifle are electrically charged. And the way that they balance that is the fact that you have to hold down the trigger longer than other guns. So that's the balance for it, I guess. It still seems kind of unfair, because you can shoot through anything pretty much. The guy that was playing was shooting through cement freeway blocks. It was really ridiculous, but it seems cool for campaign, definitely for campaign. There's also on the scope, when you look through, it was X-ray vision. You could see through everything. It was really cool, and it just showed how much a little bit of change can go as far as weapons. Because if you think about it, adding extra power and adding an X-ray scope to a gun isn't really that much. It's not huge changes, but it makes a huge difference. In the game, you're going to be playing as David Mason, who is Alex Mason's son, Alex Mason being the guy from Black Ops 1. And there's actually going to be parts of the campaign where you're going to have flashbacks as Alex Mason and be playing in the 80s. And you'll be going back to this so that you can get some kind of insight to the current Cold War that we're in the game. Kind of like when you went with Price to go kill Makarov. It was a flashback, but it kind of gave insight to the fact that he was still alive, even though Price had thought he was dead. I think that's the direction that they're going to take with this. There's these things called Strike Force levels, where you're going to be able to control each of your men individually if you want. You can just switch between each body or whatever, and then that way you can either be going in front of them, you can hang back in a mech or something. You can tell your soldiers what to do, so whatever you're doing, they're also going to help you and support you in whatever way you want. And you can fail these missions, and it's perfectly okay. You can continue the story. I mean, obviously you can restart if you don't want to fail it, but failing it does not mean that that's it. You have to try again. You have to continue with your failure through the entire game, which is pretty cool, I think. And a lot of us really want to hear about Zombies, and Zombies is supposedly getting their own storyline. Treyarch said that Zombies got their own individual team to make the Zombies part, so that sounds really promising. Just the fact that they have their own team doing stuff. So that sounds really cool, and they, like I said, they're supposed to be a whole storyline for Zombies now, a whole side storyline. So that's really cool, because, after a while you get kind of bored with the waves thing. You gotta wait for map packs and whatever. But this sounds like it'll give us a little bit more time of, actually enjoying it before we have to go buy map packs. Battlefield 3 confirmed their premium membership, and that means that there's going to be a lot of stuff that you can get if you buy this for $50. Now, if you play Battlefield every day, if Battlefield 3 is your game, just save yourself some time. Skip this whole section because you just want to buy it. Just trust me. Don't, like, just right now you need to put it out of your mind that you are not buying this, because you gotta buy this if you play Battlefield 3 every day, honestly. There's so much stuff in this. Like, I play Battlefield 3 but not every day, so I'm probably not going to get it, but if I did, oh my god, I would totally get this. I'm telling one of my friends that he needs to buy this because he's always on that shit, so I'm telling him, trust me, guy. You gotta pay for this. It's only $50. Just get it. You'll thank me later. If you buy this for 50 bucks, then you're gonna get Back to Karkand if you don't already have that, 20 new maps, 20 new weapons, 10 vehicles, and new dog tags. If you're on a PS3 and you buy the premium membership, you can play the new DLC in close quarters right now, and Xbox 360 and PC people will be able to play them next week. Close quarters, as you can kind of guess through the name, is going to be like, small corridors and just buildings and all indoors pretty much. Almost no vehicles in this, and it's going to be close quarters combat. You're going to get 10 new weapons, and it'll be available for everyone who's not a member 2 weeks from now. The DLC that's going to come after that is called Armored Kill, which is just, they're just like totally boasting that they have the biggest maps they've ever made for this. And it does look just massive. I've seen the video of it, and just they're adding AC-130s. Let me just put that into perspective, okay? AC-130s are being thrown in here, right? Not to mention, there's already jets, tanks. There's gonna be 6 new vehicles altogether: the AC-130, 2 light tanks, the UAV from Bad Company, and 2 mobile artillery vehicles. So that's just a lot, and they said that all the maps are going to be taking place on Caspian Sea for Armored Kill, and there's going to be 4 of them, 4 new maps. It's supposed to be coming out in September, but they haven't given out like a specific date yet, and they also said that there's going to be a new mode, but they didn't want to release any information about that just yet. In December, we're going to get another map pack called Aftermath, which takes place right after the earthquake in Tehran that happens during the campaign. And they are like describing it as like a fight for survival thing, so I'm not really sure what that entails. They'll give us more details later. They just kind of want to focus on close quarters and armored kills for right now. And then finally, the last DLC that we're going to get is going to be coming out next March, and that's going to be called Endgame. And it's just currently described as high-speed lethal action. It comes with a motorcycle, so that's pretty cool. Again, it's a really good deal if you pay for just the premium, because it's 50 bucks, and if you don't get that, then all separately it's going to be about $80 or $85, I think it said. And that is just a huge waste of money, because you're going to get them later than other people, and also you're going to be spending another $30 for no reason, when the whole thing only costs $50 if you just buy now. So, I don't know. If you play Battlefield 3 regularly, buy this. There's no reason not to, honestly, and it's a really good deal. I mean, you get a lot of stuff. So Halo 4 finally gave like actual substantial video for it, and it looks pretty nice. The graphics are looking great. It's still got the Halo feel to it, but it just looks a lot more realistic, which is good, but not like the creepy realistic. It's good, just trust me. The graphics are really nice. The trailer that they actually showed, it starts out with like the Infinity in space and just a narrative talking about how like, oh, the Infinity is supposed to be like a peaceful ship and whatever, and yeah, whatever. They're getting attacked, so obviously whoever's attacking them is not being very peaceful, but they've taken all the guns off this damn thing because they wanted to be peaceful. So it's crash landing, and on the planet, Master Chief's already there for some reason, and so you see the UNSC Infinity crash, and you're going to go get them, and just, I don't know, you go run into some Covenant, and they start shooting at you. Like, why are they shooting at you? We thought we finished the war. Why are you still mad at us? But whatever. They get disintegrated by a third party who comes in, and you don't really know what these things are. Cortana says that they're not organic, so what the fuck? They look really cool. They're like orange glowing Ghost Riders. Like their little mask lifts up, and then the thing is just like, but it's like a skull, and it's pretty cool looking. And Master Chief just like starts shooting at it and whatever, and it starts spawning off other little enemies for you to fight. And it seemed really cool. I mean, with the spawning and everything. And yeah, it was showing off that you have new vision. You can see like almost radar kind of, but like full screen just over your visor or whatever. On top of that, Cortana is kind of going insane. She starts talking about how like AIs are meant to live only 7 years, and she's 8 years old. And then as she finishes saying that, it shows her being all like, "You're not leaving this planet." And yeah, I don't know. She's either going insane or going through menopause. So I don't understand, Cortana. What are you doing? Multiplayer is looking pretty promising just because the Spartan Ops, you're going to get free downloadable content every single week for a season. And this is just going to be like episodic missions for you to do with your friends on Spartan Ops. And they just seem really cool. It seems really cool that they're giving out free content. That's like, it's so rare to see that nowadays that every time I hear free content, it's just automatically like, awesome. Can't believe they're doing that. But they are, so that's really cool. And again, every week it's just going to be free for a season, they said. And yeah, that sounds like the best part about their multiplayer. Everything else is pretty much the same. There's not really much changed about it. I've already gone over a lot of the details. All of us know a lot of the details already. And no matter what you're playing, whether it's like normal multiplayer or if you're playing Spartan Ops, it'll level you up and let you unlock new armor stuff. So that's really cool too. Also, if you're in storyline too, I should say that you also get experience points for your Spartan to use while you're on like the UNSC Infinity Hub, where you're going to be able to access your multiplayer, your Spartan, your armor sets, and whatever. Yeah, anything that you play on Halo 4 will go towards that, so that's really cool. Finally, Medal of Honor Warfighter is once again trying to rival Battlefield 3 and Call of Duty. And it seems like they're doing a pretty good job. The graphics look really good and the pacing is really nice. It seems like it's got like the graphics of Battlefield 3 and like the movement of Battlefield 3, but with the pace of Modern Warfare. So that's a really nice mix, because a lot of people, that's their main problem, is whatever the hell, like if you're with Battlefield, you don't like the pacing, but you like how it looks. Or if you're in Modern Warfare, you like how the pacing is, but you don't like the look of it. So this looks like they're putting both of those together. And what's interesting is that they said that every mission that you do in this game is an actual mission that happened, and you can see it on the map by like a little dot or whatever it'll show on their little world map. This is like an actual event that happened, or a hotspot on the globe right now or something. So that's really cool that you can like interact with it that way. So there's just going to be everything in there. I mean, airstriking, wall breaching, you can get a Wally in there. The assault drone, for those of you who aren't cool and don't call the assault drone the Wally. Clearly, it looks like Wally, but deadlier. And then the online is going to be comprised of 10 different factions from all over the world, basically, just different names of, I think there's like 3 US, there's a British, France, Germany, Australia gets one, Canada gets one. But it's cool that they have that many choices for teams, just because that means that you'll be able to get a large variety of games, because they'll be all spread out and stuff over the maps that they have. So you won't like back out of a game and get put into the same game again over and over again. Or maybe you will, because, I don't know, Modern Warfare is making like millions, and that still happens to like everyone, always. So that's it for the FPSs. I'm also going to do third person and also casual games. And I think I'm just gonna merge casual and Nintendo together, because Nintendo spent a lot of time talking about the Wii U, so they didn't really like reveal anything. These are my videos that I have up right now, and you can click on the links and check them out if you want to watch other stuff. I'm going to be making like one really long E3 video, and that'll be up like on Saturday-ish, I guess. I'm going to try for Saturday. It might be Friday, it might be Sunday, whatever. Just before Sunday ends, though, it will be up definitely. And I guess I'll see you guys later.